Coach Roberts here. You guys had 8 hits, but only 2 runs. What was up with your bats tonight?
Well, I think it's a continued struggle. We have not been good with men on base, and we're still trying to find a way to drive runs in. And our number one problem really is that we have bunted very poorly, and that's my fault. We do not execute just the sacrifice bunt, and we've struggled with that from day one. And we are going to have just nothing but a bunting practice tomorrow. But anyway, we have not bunted well, and the only person we have on the club that has really shown power is Victor. So we don't show gap power, and we don't show certainly over the fence power. So we've got to move runners up and then get the ball in the outfield, and that's been our biggest problem.
You talk about making a few adjustments. What about on the mound? What do you have to change there?
Well, I don't think we have to change anything except we have to get some help. And our pitchers are always pitching down, and part of the reason is they feel like they've got to throw a shutout every night because we're not scoring a lot of runs, and that's very difficult to do. So I think our offensive club has got to pick up our pitchers have got to pick up our offensive club. It's a combination, and it's a team. I mean, we're all in this together. This is a laid-back group of young men. They're very classy, and I've enjoyed being here with them, but we've got to find a little more fire in our belly to try to pick ourselves up because we're very good athletically. Yeah, we're outstanding athletically, but we've got to be better baseball players.
How do you find that fire that you're talking about?
Oh, I asked them that tonight. That was the question. Where is it? Where is it? And they're the ones who have to answer that because coaches don't light fires in athletes, and athletes primarily we encourage them, and we try to show them some leadership, and certainly, like I said, I want to encourage them. They got to find some fire because they love the game, they love their teammates, and they don't like what they see, and so as I tell them, it's my fault that we're not playing well and executing, but I need their help to light the fire a little bit.
You talk about encouragement. You had a very long team meeting. Is that mostly what that was, or?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It was, let's look at everybody look at themselves. Starts with Coach Roberts. And I've been here before. I mean, the last 3 years we've been blessed. We were in the championship game 3 years in a row, but 2007 we had a very bad year. And so I've been through this a little bit before, but the difference in this one is I may have the best athletes that I've ever had in the Cape in my 8 years at Cotuit and other years at Warren, maybe the best athletic team I've ever had. But just because you're athletic doesn't mean you play the game of baseball well. So we got to find a way to light a fire. We got to make individual plays better. Fundamentally, we've got to improve, and we'll see whether or not it turns into victories.
All right, Coach. Thanks very much.
Okay.